Hello, everybody. This is your boy, the Glean Eagle, coming at you with a very important video that had to be made today. Some of you guys have gotten some news on your phones, maybe on Facebook, Bleacher Report, Instagram, or any other social media outlet that's out there in the country today. Well, as of this morning, maybe an hour or two ago, the Eagles have decided that they were going to release Nigel Bradham, one of the long-time 4-year stint linebacker the Eagles had on their roster for quite some time. If you guys remember, the Eagles brought in Nigel Bradham from the Buffalo Bills, who he was originally drafted by, and it's also one of Jim Short's draft choices when he was in Buffalo, when he was the defensive coordinator slash head coach at the time when he was in Buffalo. So, I mean, there's a good chance that he could return back to Buffalo, his original place where he was drafted, originally drafted from. But let's not forget the Eagles have signed this guy to a 1-year deal 5 years ago and decided to give him a 4-year contract, which he now currently played 3 years of that deal. So the Eagles are now about to save somewhere close to $5 million roughly in salary cap space, and they currently have over $40 million in cap space as we know it. So this just adds on to what they're going to do in the free agency market, because I believe there are going to be plenty more players released that has big contracts or have to rework some of their contracts to get back under the cap. The only time that you can rework contracts is you either give more years or you can give them less years and give them more signing bonus or more of the money up front, so the contract will be lesser in years to come. So, but Nigel Bradham had never had his contract reworked, as far as I know of. He signed like a 4-year, $35-40 million contract. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, he only played 3 years of that deal. And so he had 1 year left on that contract, so the Eagles decided to let him go from that 1 year that was left on the deal to save between 4.5 to 5 million roughly in salary cap space to go along with the 40 million they already have currently. So, I mean, I'm not sure what to say about this. Some of you guys are surprised as much as I am, because I thought in all my worries or all of my attention, I never thought the Eagles would release a top linebacker of that caliber and of that speed and size at the middle linebacker position. So that only lets me know that the Eagles are trying to get younger at the linebacker position. I have posted on a lot of Eagles pages that Nigel Bradham was going to be released, because they said that they have contacted him and let him know that he's going to be released from this last and final year of their contract. So I can only say that the Eagles are going to draft a linebacker either in the second or third round in the draft, or they're probably going to bring in one via free agency. You know, Nigel Bradham had size. The guy was 6'3", 230-pound linebacker with speed and power in the middle of the field. But I've always had thought that he should be a weak side or strong side linebacker, because he played that when he was in Buffalo. So putting him in the middle kind of made him have to grow into a position that he never played before. But over time, he had mastered that position, and 3 of the 4 years of that deal, he did real well in the middle. So it just leaves an empty hole in the middle of the field now. So the Eagles are either going to draft one, or they're going to bring in one via free agency to take his spot. So, but like I said before, the Eagles are trying to get younger at certain positions. Ron Darby, from what I've been told, won't be back, but Jalen Mills, on other chance, could return on a 1-year basis to see if he can prove that he can be the other side of the field at cornerback, because Jalen Mills got size. Jalen Mills is 6'1", 210, 115 pounds, somewhere along up in there. So the Eagles might bring him back on a 1-year deal. A lot of you guys probably don't want to hear that, but that's the way it's looking now. You know what I'm saying, with the release of Nigel Bradham, because the Eagles need someone to man both sides. Darby on the chance had his 5-year run with the Eagles. Remember, the Eagles bought him in 2016, 16, 17. I'm sorry, 2017, 18, 19, 20. So he only played 2 or 3 years with the Philadelphia Eagles. So let me get that straight. The Eagles bought him in 2017, the year we won a Super Bowl. He came in via trade from Buffalo as well. So I mean, 2 or 3 years not bad for a guy who been in Philadelphia for a long period of time. But he started being erratic over the years, maybe because of injury, or maybe he played off the ball a lot. I'm not sure exactly what it is, but the Eagles need cornerbacks that can man up against bigger and stronger cornerbacks. You know, bigger and stronger wide receivers, because we're gonna be facing plenty of them in next year's NFL season. So, Jalen Miller's a possibility to return. Maybe we don't know. Avonte Maddox got 2 more years left on his rookie contract, so the Eagles could sign him to a new deal after this season to keep him in the slot, because he's very quick, strong, and fast in the slot position. So that pretty much what he's going to play, either that or play safety, or the Eagles could bring in a safety in the draft, because there's quite a few of them that's 6'2", 6'3". I prefer a tall, rangy safety that can play the middle of the field along with Michael Jenkins. Michael Jenkins is 6'3". I'm sorry, Michael Jenkins is 6'2". So having 2 big, strong safeties in the middle of the field to man the middle of the field will do wonders for the front 4 defensive end, defensive tackle rotation, and the linebackers as well, depending on who they bring in with the release of Nigel Bradham. So a lot need to be rectified, and they need to be solved between now and the NFL draft, because the draft starts in April. Normally the 3rd week in April, normally how it kicks off. But free agency begins in the second or 3rd week in March. So a lot could be done, twisted, and twisted, and rectified between now, with all the guys being released from different teams, with the possibility of going to other teams to make other teams better. So I mean, wow. I mean, with the thought of Nigel Bradham being released, kind of still sets a lot of people off. Definitely sets me off. Because like I said, it's definitely a surprise that the Eagles would let this guy go. But he had been kind of subpar in different seasons. You know what I'm saying? Bad tackling, not making the right position to make tackles. But he will go down as the guy who intercepted the pass from, I think that was the Redskins, the last game of the year against the Redskins. The Eagles, it was either Redskins or the Giants. A pass was thrown. He intercepted the ball off a pass breakup and sprinted it for the end zone for a touchdown. He will be remembered for some good play that he's done with the Eagles. So I would like to give thanks to Nigel Bradham for all what he had done for the Eagles in the 4 or 5 years that he was here with us. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, he gets my utmost respect. He has won a Super Bowl championship ring with the Eagles, so you can't say he hasn't done his part to help the Eagles win the Super Bowl, even though it wasn't as bad as it looked or bad as it felt. He has helped us win the Super Bowl, so we cannot put him down for that. So like I said before, a lot of y'all got y'all opinions about the release. Some of y'all said that it's a regrettable release. Some of y'all say it's an okay release. Some of y'all say it's a fair release. And some of y'all just love the release. Me, I think it's a complicated release, because now the complicated question is who they're gonna get in free agency, who they're gonna get in the draft to replace the power, speed, and size of Nigel Bradham. Like I said, the guy has done a lot in the 4 or 5 years he was here with the Eagles. He helped the Eagles win a Super Bowl ring. I can't think that anymore. So this is your boy, the Glean Eagle, signing out. Hope you like my update. Thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel. Peace. One love.